and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for all future content. In the last video, we were saying that we were going to talk about someone who has intricated themselves into all little things. And it's kind of funny to see how deep this kind of thing is actually going, because there's people now cropping up who you don't really know who they are, you've never really heard them, they've never really been that vocal on Twitter against anything, but they have ties to the other people. So what we're going to take a look at is the following. So Darks and Eve put this out. How embarrassing. Here's yet another person who has never been a part of our event, our team, our volunteers, etc. Spreading lies about our convention and VM. Incredible how after calling out certain events, these people start more smear campaigns, more below. Which is very, very true, because as we've seen, when you call out somebody or somebody who's close to these people or whatever, all of a sudden you are literally opening a box of worms. Because all these people come out, they start jumping out of everything, and they're like, no, you done this, you done that. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And this is the interesting one. So this is someone called Tom White. They posted this February 7th on their Facebook. It has come to my attention that a local convention, Kitchener Comic Con, has engaged in a number of unconsensual activities, and I would strongly advise everyone in the local community to not go, cut ties, and to spread the word. To start, they recently announced that VM as a guest. For those not in the know, VM has a long history of problematic at best behaviour in conventions. Virtually every con he's gone to has had multiple complaints about this and comments made towards women. First of all, with all of that, we've got people and we've seen things on the farms and everywhere else that nothing has actually happened. These people who have said, oh, yeah, he done this to me, I didn't like it. Then, in their next tweet, they've gone out of their way and said, yeah, I didn't like him, but I stood in line for hours. You know, they debunked their own stories. That's how stupid these people really are now. They're trying to get stories or make up stories to see how much they can creep people out. Oh, well, he done this to me. And they're all looking just for either a little bit of clout or they're just chasing that fame a little bit, which they're not going to get. Let's use the word clout instead of fame because clout just sounds better. And we've seen this. VM even said this himself a couple of weeks ago on his Unlocked live stream. You are going to start people coming out with little stories. They'll probably get weirder and weirder, which they have, and it is all over them just trying to get a little bit of fame by saying something bad about him. We've seen it, and we even said this ourselves in the last year. Nearly every single week we've said someone's going to come out and say this. All of a sudden, a couple of days later, they've said the exact same thing that we've said. That's how bad and how stupid these people are. They cannot think of their own things. Anyway, it carried on. VM has acknowledged that his behaviour has been inappropriate, but he has also tried, unsuccessfully, to sue Funimation and other companies for dropping him in the midst of his scandals. First of all, no, it's still going on. This is how stupid these people really are. Again, there's no other word to call them apart from stupid. The appeal has gone through. The appeal is there. If the appeal is successful again, it's going to carry on for a little bit longer. These people just literally, they just see or hear what other people have told them. And then they automatically believe them. Even though there's literally no evidence against him. We're going to stop talking about this subject for a moment. And we're going to talk about Harvey Weinstein a moment. You have seen everyone on KV, oh, see, all they had was testimony, they done this, they done that, Harvey Weinstein, you know, he's guilty. Well, of course he's guilty, because the people who sued Harvey Weinstein, it didn't happen the other way around, they also went to the police and they also made statements and gave evidence against Harvey Weinstein. That Harvey Weinstein also admitted it himself. These people, again, they like to twist words to suit their own agenda. We know this. We've seen it. They've taken, oh, well, Harvey Weinstein, he got done, and they haven't looked into it. It's almost like when someone has said, well, his people, they went to the police as soon as it happened. They made statements. There's statements going back decades. But these people are like, "No, didn't hear you. What'd you say?" That's exactly how their mind works. It's kind of sad, really, because these people, they just love to go online and cause hate. They just love to make people feel bad about themselves, just so they can feel good about themselves. That's all they do. Anyway, getting back to Tom. So he said, he tried to sue the women who have come forward with stories of their harassment. No, they haven't. He's suing them for defamation of character and because he was fired without wrongdoing. This is again, they really don't know what they're talking about. It's almost like these people have never worked in a proper company with a HR department because they seem to not know what goes on in this world. In addition, he has not made any attempt to curb this campaign his fans have made against these. No, he has actually said, don't do anything. We've all said it. But again, there is bad people on both sides. KV more because the way they go about things is just, well, they're just snakes, aren't they? Including close friends of mine. In addition, there's a lot of trouble accounts of Kitchener Comic Con involved. There's a huge Reddit thread to be found. Oh, yeah, so he read it on the internet, so it's gotta be true, isn't it? Please do what you will with my above words. Feel free to copy them, add and modify if more accurate information comes along. Spread the word to anyone. Well, with that, we have this here. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. He's a former video producer at Channel Awesome. Marzgurl's channel, where she used to work. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There now, and to be honest with you, he's going around saying all of this, and no one's even seen him for a year in his entire thing. But because Kitchener Comic Con is in his area, and he lives in Toronto, and Anime North is up by there as well, Marzgurl has probably gone to him, which she did. She actually said, "Can you do this to me?" And he's gone and done it. That just goes to show how much these people really mean to each other. They will go out of their way to spread lies. They will go out of their way to hurt others. And again, these people really don't seem to understand the law, even though they got all of law Twitter on their hands. But again, these people don't understand that. They think for some unknown reason, because he's taken them to court and he's suing them over slander and defamation of character, they automatically think, because he's lost, he's automatically labelled this. Well, no, because it's not a criminal trial. It's not for that kind of crime. I digress, so because we are getting off topic here. So if you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates. And I'll see all you wonderful people soon.